That was last week's news. We're back today, man. Excited. Dope topic because I'm using myself and my experiences. I mean, I always do that, but you know, it is September 13th, 2021. My name is Duane Cofield. This is Drug Dealers to Businessmen podcast. And this is the weekly tap in, and I'm tapping in. All right, man. Before we even get started, y'all know the deal, man. Just grab them phones. Just go ahead and hit that. What's up? Oh, what up? What up, Samuel? What's good? What's up, Quentin? All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit that share button. Make sure.
What's up? Oh,
Okay,
what up,
perfect.
Sam?
I just want to make sure my audio was correct. But I'm gonna go ahead and write that post, man. Tell the people to tap in. It's just that simple. That's the only thing I ask of you guys. Other than that, you guys are an amazing audience, man. I don't want nothing from you. Nothing but your time, man. And the fact that you give me that on a Monday night with Monday Night Football, that's love. And I appreciate it. So make sure you guys, while y'all watching, make sure that you put your cities, what city you repping. Put that in the chat so everybody knows. We got folks all over this country, all over this world. We got people listening to us in New Zealand, uh, England, you name it, China, Brazil, Mexico, Guatemala, DR, Jamaica. We got them. There's a lot of people listening from all over the world, man. So make sure that you represent your city. It's always good that y'all tap in, come get some of this God connection, because that's what it's about. It's not about religion. It's about what God sends you, man. And he sends it, homie. I'm trying to tell you, man, whatever you ask for, you get it. Whatever you ask for, you get it. And sometimes it's disguised as failure. I promise you that. Sometimes it looks like failure, like a month. And you sitting up there like, man, why me? And you need to be asking, why not? At the same time, why me? Why should I get this blessing like this? Because I know it's coming, right? Why should I get this blessing like this? So make sure y'all put y'all cities down there, man. I don't see no cities. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Don't miss an episode. We do random things on YouTube as well. So make sure you guys are supporting. Leave us a review if you can. Tap in that way. Whatever you can to support. Your eyeballs are enough, though. I just want you to know that your eyeballs and your ears are enough, because attention is hella expensive. And the fact that you give me yours is what I appreciate. I just want to make sure that you get your acknowledgement. Coastville, PA. All right, PA. What's up, Jared? I see you. Is it Jared or Gerard? All right, now. Appreciate that, PA tapping in. Atlanta tapping in. All right, Memphis. For sure. Memphis in the building, man. I got to slide through Memphis. That's a beautiful situation, man. Memphis was super green when I went through it last time. So, yeah, we talking about failure today, homie. And I failed, man. I failed miserably today, this weekend. And, one of the things about it is, I think that as we progress and as we go our direction, as we go and step into arenas that are foreign to us, that is inevitable. Failure is coming. That's coming, right? Those who don't try will never experience it. What's up? What's up, Denise AZ Bavizino? Okay, then. I see you. What's up, Ohio? But it's inevitable. This is something that we're all going to experience if we put ourselves out there, if we try something, if we try something foreign, if we try something that's going to shake us, right? And a lot of times what the thing about it is people don't know we failed because a lot of times we won't put it publicly. We won't tell anybody in public. We won't put our goals out there. Hey, man, I'm trying to lose 50 pounds. We won't dare do that. Why? Because accountability's there. Accountability's there. When you put your dream, what you plan on accomplishing out in the public, people can judge you. People could say, did you accomplish that? I've learned that. I've put stuff out in the public and failed miserably. I still haven't got my PhD. What's up, Tulsa? CJ, my partner. You know what I'm saying? I failed. I didn't get my PhD yet. I didn't get into a PhD program. I can go on and on and on about my failures, right? Because I'm trying stuff that I don't know shit about. I'm putting myself arenas that are intimidating. I'm mingling with PhDs and they're throwing names out there. They're doing all this stuff that I have no idea about. But that's the scary part. This last weekend, you see, I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see. Oh, I can't move it. Let me sit up a little bit. Oh, there you go. See, I got my chicken shirt on. Yeah, we did good. You know, we had a pop up this weekend, but we didn't get to the number that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Right on, CJ. Good stuff, man. Congratulations. But we didn't get to the number that I wanted, man. I wanted to sell 100 plates. 100 plates. That was our goal. And we was all good. We was set up. We was on time. I ran the ads. I did the promotion. I did everything that I thought I was supposed to do right. Mom's even got to, and I'll tell you, the better part of this in a minute. But we got all that stuff together, and we thought people was gonna be lining up. I tried to post it on certain Facebook pages, things, and then it started like slowly but surely, like, hey man, is this really gonna work? And we started doubting ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we start sitting there like, is anybody gonna come? And there was a lot of different things going on that took place that contributed to us coming up short selling this 100 plates. It wasn't just fate, right? But I'll tell you this. We might not have sold 100 plates, but we sold the right plates. And that's the real lesson in failure, right? What was I supposed to learn and what really happened, right? Because on the face, it seems like we just failed. Like, man, damn. You know what I mean? On the face, on the surface, you're sitting up there like, man, we didn't get, because this is a number that you put in. This wasn't God's agreement. This is man, and this is where it happens, right? This is where disappointment comes in. Because we put this goal in place. We set this goal thinking that we're doing something, right? We listening to one of these cats who sell us books or whatever the case, man, you got to do X, Y, Z and then I put it out there and it doesn't work. And God says, you know what? I'm going to make you experience this, but at the same time, I'm going to give you my nugget anyways, because I know you're trying. And that's the thing. Had we not tried, we would not have failed, but we tried. We're testing our recipe. We're getting our systems down in place. We're getting our people in place, and we're getting people to believe in the brand. Now, we measure ourselves comparing to all these other cats, because that's what happens, right? Because as you're failing, everybody else is succeeding. I'm seeing cats getting love, man. Shout out to the homie Mosky. He DJ at I'm seeing him. I'm sitting there watching it, and it's the day after we don't sell 100 plates, and man, shout out, and they giving them a shout out on the thing. I'm like, man, everybody getting their W's. And that's the thing. You got to be happy that they getting their W's, because you know your time is coming. You know your time is coming. It's just a matter of time. You too close to greatness. You starting to see everybody around you explode into greatness. You notice that, hey man, this is the people that I'm kind of in the circle with. My greatness is coming too. Because a lot of times on the flip side of that, we're gonna get salty, like, man, and be sitting there. Nah, failure isn't a bad word. That's where a lot of times we get it twisted. We think failure is a bad word. Failure is not fatal. Failure is a lesson, right? My mom connected with a radio guy out here. Been talking to him online, and next thing you know, he was there. Got a plate. Dave took a picture, gave a shout out to us on Instagram and so all the social media handles. So what I mean was, we didn't sell 100 plates, but we sold the right plate. And that's the key right there. Focus on what you did right, not what went wrong. It's too easy to focus on the wrong. That's easy. That's what we're naturally, I don't know what it is, but we're naturally gravitated towards the negative. What happened wrong? What'd you get wrong on the test? What'd you get right on the test? Right? What'd you get right on the test? What did you do right? Too often we focus on our weaknesses and we don't focus on our strengths. What do we do right? I'm not organized, but I'm a hell of a leader. I can get something started. I can get it popping in whatever city I go to. I promise you that. Doesn't matter. But I'm not super organized and That's not my thing. So I don't focus on organization. I don't say I need to get better at this. No, I need to get better at what I'm good at. I need to get better at initiating. I love building brands, logos, colors, the whole nine. That's my deal. I'm a creator. So I'm not getting ready to be office nerd. That's not my get down. And too many times, shout out to, all right, Louisiana, what's happening? And too many times we start to focus on what we're not good at and we try to accommodate and adjust. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna stick with what I'm good at. I'm an initiator, man. So what? I took an L. I don't care. I didn't take an L though. You know, on the average though, man, you didn't get to 100, man. We sold maybe 40 plates. We didn't get to 50% of our goal. But again, we sold the right plate, the one. That was it. Long as he can get us, and that's the thing. That's the thing too. When you connecting with God's messages, you follow through, even when you ain't like, you start doubting yourself. Should we even do this? And you follow through. He sends somebody. Send somebody can get you from point A to point B, point A to point Z, actually, right? Take you to from man, introduce you to the right people. Already tasted the product. Beautiful situation. You feel what I'm saying? Beautiful situation. Now what? Now you look at it differently. Like you welcome failure. Like, man, what up? Because I know God he's sending gifts in failure, right? When you lifting, the gifts are in the failure, right? Shit, I can't go no more. Next thing you know, you chunky and beefy because you at the point where you failed. Mentally, you'll be chunky and beefy. Nothing can, this is nothing. Optimism is everything, right? How do you see things? Not what happened to you, but how you react to it. That's Charles Swindoll, right? Life is 90% of your reaction. Not what happened to you. What happened to you is irrelevant. It's like playing spades, homie. I can pimp this with all hearts. If I do it right, doesn't matter how the dealer, man. Now I'm relying on fate. Negative. I'm with God, man. He talked to me. He sent me gifts even in whatever you think is a cloud of smoke. There's a gift. Promise you that. It's waiting for you. Follow through, though, even when it's ugly. Because it get ugly. And you may feel some type of way like, shh. But I had my whole family out there, yo. All my family, my wife's grandma. So it was so many blessings in there. But a lot of times we don't recognize the blessing because we too busy worried about what we think is success, right? We think that this is success. We think the house on the beach is success, as opposed to being right there for our kids, helping them with the homework. Because if we was in the pen, we know, man, success right now, killer, will be me sitting over my son's shoulder doing homework. That's success. So we need to reevaluate what success means to us, what it look like. Because a lot of times you get all that stuff and be miserable. Man, I got all this shit. I got 5 PS5s, and I hate the games. I can't even find a game to play. Anybody want to play marbles? Right? Because you take it back to the basics. Because you like, man, this shit ain't satisfying. Satisfaction comes internal. You got to be right with yourself. You got to be cool with yourself. You got to be cool with your goals. You can't measure up to everybody else. Everybody else is on a different time clock. Everybody else is on a different blessing clock. Might not be your time yet, champ. You maybe pay attention. Pay attention to how people fall too. Right? Because I don't want you falling with the bag because I ain't got another one right there. I could, but you know, this one is custom made for you. So don't fall. So pay attention to how people fall. I'm sitting there watching people. I'm like, ooh. When I get, you know what I'm saying? You got to watch your Twitters and okay, well, maybe publicity ain't for me right now. Maybe I need to just stay in my lane. Do I need to be that popular right now? Probably not. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not ready yet. Maybe I need to take my steps. Sideways, horizontal growth is good too. Everything doesn't always have to be vertical. And that's what we're doing right now. We're not getting the vertical growth, but we're getting horizontal growth within the city that we reside in. So we're trying to get good with the city, try to do their events. So when space becomes available, they helping us into a building. These are relationships, and this is what we learned from this quote unquote failure. But what about the other people who are succeeding on you? You got to watch them. How they handling it? Who they talking to? You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't get new on people. Some people get new when they get a little bit of dough. Some people get new when they get a little bit of fame. You feel me? But you can. Or at least look at them and say, damn, do I want to go that route? Or damn, why are they acting like that? Are people flipping on them? People paying attention? Good question, right? But yes, failure is part of the process. And I continue to fail. I'm not fail proof. Nobody is. But the person who doesn't take the steps doesn't fail. They also don't get the bag either. You can just sit there and play it safe. That's cool. You can do that. But I'd rather take my chances and embarrass myself. I don't care. Embarrass myself compared to what? I've already been at the worst. I've already came from the worst. So it doesn't matter at this point. I have to strategically get better and better. And I know within that process, I'm going to fail. Still haven't finished my paper, failed at that. But the thing about failure is you can't stop going. You can't stop. Because once you stop and quit, that's it. There is no victory. There is no possible comeback. You can fail. You can tap out for a day or two. You can tap out for a week, but you can't quit. You can't. You could take some time to get yourself together. You could take some time to figure it out. You could say, you know what? Let me go back to the lab. Let me come with a different approach. That's all cool. What you can't do is quit. You quit. That's it. Everybody's done. Universe is done. God, man, everybody just throws, like, you know what I mean? When the team loses, everybody just throws their jersey and they pop out like, oh, so we done. You can't do that. You got too many people riding on you, right? There's a lot of other people that are involved in your dream that you're going to bless. So think about the responsibility that comes with success. It's not just you and yours. There's other people who are going to benefit too, because you're going to show people the way. That's the key, because there's a lot of people watching you. They may be watching with the intent to see you fail, but them watching you succeed is going to be a blueprint for them. Next thing you know, they're taking notes. Man, I can't stand this cat, but damn, he getting it. Oh, he getting it. Oh, man, and that's how you want to be. You turn them faulty cats into fans. You turn them haters into high fivers. It's just that simple. And you do it by behavior. You feel me? You do it by behavior, and you be transparent with it. You come on here and you tell cats, man, I failed, man. I'll be constant, but I'm not doing anything immoral. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm talking about just getting out there and how embarrassed it is when you, no, you can't. I found a vendor, man. It took me, I got another chicken vendor. I realized that just because one door closes doesn't mean it's over. Man, you get on that phone and make it happen. God wants you to get with this cat anyway. A lot of times he moved cats along. Man, why this dude won't return my call? Because he ain't the one. That's not the one. That's not the one going to get you rich. I keep trying to get you there, but I just don't want to hand it to you. I want you to work a little bit so you can take some pride in your decision. Period. But I'm not giving it to you. You got to go out there and search it out too. So you're going to go out there and make some mistakes. You're going to go out there and blow some money. Remember, we bought a box of hair from India, all bad. Twerked. Can't do nothing. What, we going to India? Slide on them? Nah. It's one of the gambles that you take in that game. We learned about that, bad work, all that stuff. We've done that already. So that's nothing. So you could talk about your failures, right? And talk about how they got you to where you are today, because if it wasn't for those failures, your successes wouldn't exist. Dig that one. If it wasn't for your failures, your successes would not exist. You wouldn't have triumphed. It wouldn't be a success story. But you're an example. And God uses you as a catalyst every time. I'm telling you, every time you do a feat in public that seems damn near impossible, you came from the pen and did what? Oh, God is real. Man, you better start talking to him instead of talking to these clowns. You know what I'm saying? And don't go crazy religious, because that's a lot of that scares people. That's why I don't talk that religion. I talk to direct connect. Always had the direct connect, whether it was that or work. Not talking to the middleman for what? What I need to talk to him for? When I got the direct plug. Yes, these are success and failure are a package deal. They're period. You feel what I'm saying? They are 100% a package deal. You can't get one without the other. You cannot get one without the other. It comes with the territory. But unless now the caveat, there's no failure when you don't try, though. That's the thing. If you don't leap, there's nothing. You ain't trying, or you staying in the tens like, man, I'm mastering these tens. Keep going up. It doesn't stop. God doesn't. Here's your end. Here's for you. You just stop here. Okay. That's where you stop. Nah. You like, man, every time you get up here, I'm going to push the goal even further. Every single time. I'm going to push it. Okay. You got here. What's next? Can you franchise your shit? Okay, you franchise it, cool. Can you do it twice? Okay, can you do it with pillows? He just starts testing you and what can't you do? So that I can show you with me and you, there's nothing that's impossible. Period. And he keeps proving it. He keeps rocking with you. Okay, well, let me push you to this. Oh, you thought I was okay, cool. You did that? Yeah, man. High five. Wow, that's awesome. What about this? What about this? And he just keeps pushing you, keep pushing you. Okay, you think you can lift them? Okay, all right, boom. You think you can do this? And he gives you these visions, gives them to you. They ain't just come out of nowhere. You got them in the gut. He constantly giving them to you. Here you go. Here you go. Here goes another vision. Here you go. Let me slide this to you. Okay, now you gonna walk by there. Oh, damn, I didn't know they could do that. Yeah, here go your vision. Trying to tell you. This is the part that people miss, that connection, right? And you got sometimes I'm telling you, the time when the enemy gets you the most, though, is when you start ego tripping, when you start thinking it's only you, when you start to think I got control, and I stop looking out for other people. That's when the other fool starts to come in your ear, and God says, "Okay, well you got it. Let me fall back then." But then that other fool comes, and when that other fool comes, that's when some BS suggestions come in. I said a quote earlier. I said, the thing about it, I said, karma knows the difference of whether karma knows it. How did I say it? I said karma knows the difference between you with your intention, whether the people you're helping or hurting do. And what that basically meant was God knows what you up to, no matter what. Karma, universe, you can call it whatever you want, whatever your God is. I'm all for any of that. I understand. But they're always watching. They always know what your true intent is. So if you're trying to help or hurt somebody, God knows. Whether they got hurt or not is irrelevant, right? The aftermath or the outcome has nothing to do with you. Everything is based on intent. We've talked about that. Intent and legacy, man. Those are the two themes that we always going to stick with. Intent and legacy. And my intent all the time is never to work y'all. My intent is always to give you every bit of jewel that I have, everything that God gave me. And when I went through that failure this weekend, when I didn't sell the 100 plates, I said, oh, this is a lesson. He gave me a blessing right now. Oh, I'll talk about this on Monday. Watch when I tell him about this. And the chicken's fire too. Trust and believe. The chicken is gas. But we didn't get there. Now, there's a lot of factors in there, but I'll tell you what I'll never do is use an excuse. Never. I didn't get there. It wasn't meant to be, or I didn't do enough. Whatever the case may be. And I'm okay with that. I know we put our best foot forward. We worked our butts off. We were tired, and we stayed out there to say we committed to what we say we can committed to. And the universe saw us out there. What up? What's up? What's up, doggy? What's up, Kenneth? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. You feel what I'm saying? So our intent was to go out there and do what we were supposed to do. We did that. Now, we don't know who else got that chicken. We don't know who else. Well, we know what we intended to do, what irrespective of the outcome. That's what you got to do, dog. You got to walk away from outcomes. Too many times we try to connect ourselves with what happened. Well, you don't appreciate it. And I used to get caught up like that with Cass. Oh, man, you didn't say thank you, homie. You can't get caught up on the outcome, dog. What was your intention? You feel what I'm saying? So when I say what's up to some, like I congratulated the homie, I saw Monsky on the DJ, shot him. I don't want nothing else from you. I don't need you to acknowledge it. I don't need you to say thank you. I don't need anything. My intent was just that. Game, touch on the subject. The game is to so not so. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I just don't. And the reason why is because God gives us everything. So how we gonna put a ticket on it? That's just my belief. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got something proprietary, whatever like that, and it's to profit, I get that. But you got to give back somewhere. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Anthony? Arkansas in the building. I see you, baby. What's up? What's up, Depot? What's good, fam? Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all tapping in, homie. Real talking. What up, Ramon? Families up in here. All family up in here. But yeah, I just, I've always, believed in that. Like, if God give you the game, man, how dare you put a ticket on it? Because he could have put a ticket on it for you, and he slid it to you. So keep it popping. Keep paying it forward. You feel what I'm saying? Like, always somebody like when the Starbucks line, somebody says, "Nah, I'm about to, I'm about to take my stuff for free and forget him in the back." That's kind of how that goes. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like that. And don't trip. Don't even trip, because the thing about it is, when the cat try to charge, like, homie, you're gonna get it anyway. You're gonna get it anyways. Trust me. And when you get it, it's gonna be on a bow. It's not gonna be any effort on your behalf. Like, it's gonna move you so forward, like crazy. My son doing acting and stuff. And that was because a friend of mine that I had asked about it like 2 years before had been thinking about it and just made it happen. You feel what I'm saying? So all the effort that I could have done running up and down these streets and did that, one phone call got it done. But it took 2 years. So, and that 2 or 3 actually. It might even been longer than that. But the thing about it is, you got to go in with the right intent. All I wanted her to do was just tell me the game. And she told me the game, and then we left it alone. And then still move forward. She's a blessing. That's what I'm saying. Like, God will move and get you like past things that you would probably like, man, I got to climb this damn mountain. He like, nah, man, actually, it's going to take me a minute, but I got a helicopter coming. I just got a bunch of other people that I got to take over mountains too. So I'll get to you. Don't trip. You may get to the peak and think, well, damn, man, you said you were coming. He coming. He going to snatch you and take you over the peak. It's just, you got to, it's a lot of people praying right now, homie. You dig? So it's just a matter of time before he get to you. And that's the thing, man. Like, we got to be patient with that. Got to know our blessings coming. Just put it out there. Put the intent out there, man. I want a chain of these joints. All right, watch. You'll get it. You may go through all these different routes and detours and the whole nine, but you're going to get every bit that you deserve and every bit that you ask for. So keep your karma pure. You got to keep it right, because that's what happens a lot. I tell my son now, man, you be blocking your blessings, homie. God be wanting to give you the bag. He be at the house like the what's the DoorDash sitting out there with your meal, and then you won't answer the damn door because you playing around. You feel what I'm saying? Man, I've been out here with your blessing for like an hour, dog. But you over here talking to these clowns. Sitting up here, your blessing going bad. Man, I'm about to go, man, we out of here. You know, when you get the message, man, they try to deliver, but they gone. Yeah, be like that. So you got to take advantage of it. Like, when God coming with your blessing, whatever it is, show up, homie. Because you don't know what the blessing looks like. You don't know who's going to deliver the blessing. You don't know when it's coming. It's the element of surprise. God got that too. So it's coming. You just don't know when. The girl you want, the house you want, the city, it doesn't fucking matter. Whatever it is, it's coming. As long as your intent is pure. As long as you ain't got no karmic debt. You got karmic debt, you got to get that right. We sold dope for a lot of years. So all that time, once we quit selling dope, all them bounces and all those heels, we had to go put in that time and get that karma back. So I spent time at juvenile halls. I did the same amount of dirt I did like in the streets. I put it back in juvenile hall, talking to homies, and I'm still doing it. I'm still getting my karmic debt right every week, every Monday. You dig? Giving back, because I know what God has for me. So I'm not blocking that ever again for no quick buck. You feel what I'm saying? And we did that, but the Debo, that's why you talking facts. These homie, what? These cats know what time it is. They was in the streets. You feel me? This cat too. You know too. What's up, homie? What's up, man? So I know these cats. So this ain't, so I ain't speaking nothing that can't be backed up factually. A lot of these cats that's in the chat was in the streets with me. So they know the deal. So we got to get it right. We've seen that. We done lost homies. We done been on the other side of the pistol, both sides. You feel what I'm saying? So we done seen how God done took us and blessed us. You dig? So we got to, let's get it right now. Now's the time. Now's the time to ask for it. You've put it in work. You've got your karmic deck right. You's laying down. You chilling. You ain't doing no more dirt. You ain't harming nobody. Ask for your blessing. You feel what I'm saying? Absolutely. Hey, homie, I get quoted from the Bible a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And I don't read the Bible, but I love the fact that you guys back it up with that verification, because that just shows you guys sending messages. I'm not calling myself a prophet by far. That would be ego driven. All I'm saying is, man, dude sends me messages. That's all I'm saying. He just sends me messages like, hey, man, you need to go talk about this, man. You need to expand on this a little bit. You need to use this. Okay, I just took you through that. Yeah, it sucked. But you need to go talk about this so that it doesn't suck for the next 20 or 30 people. And that's how I've always been. I've always considered myself the sacrificial lamb. Let me go try this so that the homies ain't got to fail at it. They can have a smooth path. Here's how you do it. You can start on a small budget. You don't have to be out here flambosting. You don't have to have a storefront. Start in the garage. It was sexy for Bill Gates and all them fools in Silicon Valley. Why isn't it sexy for you? You feel what I'm saying? We don't have to have an office. Use the house as long as you can. These is all what I'm trying to tell cats like, hey, homie, don't necessarily buy into what they tell like, man, you got to have a, man, why did it work for Silicon Valley cats? Why are we ashamed to do it out our garage now? Oh, you can't be, man. Man, whatever. I'm doing it out the garage, homie, period. I'm getting my Silicon Valley on down here. And that's how you got to be. That's the attitude you have to have. Even if I fail, so what? Who cares? What I've learned about tycoons and billionaires, they failed constantly, publicly, privately, family, you name it, they failed constantly. So get to them. That's the best advice I can give you. Get to them failures, homie. Because right around that corner, soon you like, damn, I gotta go through failure, dog. Yeah, you gotta go through failure. It's one of them hoods, homie. Failure is one of them hoods you do gotta go through. Like, man, everybody be tripping in failure. Yes, they trip in failure, dog. But success is right on the other side of it. And ever you get to success, man, you slide through failure, you good, right? I gotta go through. Yeah, you gotta go through failure, homie. You might even have to take another detour, go through failure, go through obstacle, because obstacle's right around the corner from success and failure. You might have to go through obstacle too. You might have to go through U-turn. You might have to go through shit. That's probably not a good idea. That's around that too. So all these towns are sitting around success, and you might have to slide through all of them before you get there. Just what I'm saying. And if that's the case, I would let God drive so that he can let you know which towns you need to go to at the right time. Because each one of those is going to build a building block in you that's going to make you be successful in successes that you maintain it. The key is maintaining something. We can hit a peak quick. That's a lick, right? But sustaining it. We can do a one-hit wonder, right? We're rap artists now, right? One-hit wonder. But what about a catalog, right? What about getting a residency like Usher? You know what I'm saying? For real. That's what you want to achieve. I mean, that's the best example I can give, man. But Usher already got a good show. But what I'm saying, though, you got to make sure that you got a long list of things. You feel what I mean? Fail today? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Be back in the morning on failure's ass. Failure over there chilling like, man, I got this cat. You slide on his ass, man. Man, get that towel off your neck, man. Round 2, homie. And you got to let him know you're not playing. You're not here for the games. You're not here for the games. And some days you'll be better than others. Some days you'll be achieved. One thing I will tell you, though, get your rest. Get your rest. And what that means is get a full night's sleep. Because when you don't have a full night's sleep, even when they talk that stuff, burning them out, no, go to bed, homie. A brain ain't no good fried. So you can't think your way out of stuff, right? Exhausted. So go to bed. That's the best. Like the lady talks about it on the Hoffman Report or whatever her name is. Talks about getting that importance of sleep. Yes. Yes. Failed to get my contractor test, and now I got my life. Man, talk to me. And that built in you, right? When you fail at something, man, you learn. Man, I failed my DMV test. I don't know how many times, homie. GMAT, pork that off. I can go on, and I laugh at it now. At the time, it seemed fatal. My God, I'm done. But no, man, what? This is part of the process, and nobody but successful people tell you this. People that aren't successful say, man, failure. Oh, you, damn. That's like, ooh, man, what? Damn. Hold up. Right, they all extra. Ooh, that's how they respond to you. Ooh, homie, damn, man, really? Why you got to be so extra with it, homie? So what? You got a bad haircut, yeah, man. Your shit'll grow back. I'm the type of cat. I'm gonna tell you it ain't that bad because it isn't. Coming when you done, when they like, oh, he had the morgue. Oh, that's something different, homie. But as long as you got breath, man, you got get back. Period. As long as you don't make that fatal mistake of taking somebody else's life, you got to get back. You feel what I'm saying? But you do certain things, homie. It's lights out. No coming back. And it's good out here, dog. I like cold ass water, homie. The basics, you dig? Like most people don't talk about the cats in the pen, talk about that kind of stuff. Cold water, dog. You feel me? Nice ice cubes and all that. Ice out your refrigerator. The small things. Oh, for sure, homie. All love. That's my dog, Robin, my dog, man. Tell that fool I said what's happening. All love, homie. Tell all the Lewis family I said hello, man. Please do. But that's it, homie. You know what I'm saying? So the key right now is what I'm really trying to stress is forget the failures. They're part of the process. Welcome them, chase them down, punk them, get on their necks. You feel what I'm saying? What's next? What's up, John? I feel you. Appreciate that, South Central. But get on their necks. You feel what I'm saying? Period. Get on failure's neck. I don't care if you fell off. I don't care if you gained weight. That don't matter. That doesn't matter. We're going to fluctuate in life, man. We're going to have good years, good days, bad days. The key is not to string them all together and make them consistent. We don't need 2 or 3 good, bad days. We don't need 2 or 3 bad years. You feel what I'm saying? I love it. Trying new things. There's this thing called a PhD, what is it called? PhD program, but it's to help black teachers or black students become PhDs. They wouldn't let me in last year. Nah, sorry, sir. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, sir. And I'm like, really? And my feelings was kind of hurt. But I went back to the lab, put together a better application, put a little bit more into it, figured out what I did wrong because the last time when I did it, I was rushing through it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, I'm in Chicago in November, and you guys will know about it because I'll probably end up having to do a live out there. But that's the goal right there. And then I'm going to put myself into a new arena of potential failure and embarrassment. You don't know this stuff. You haven't been around. You grew up around hood cats. PhDs, you ain't, but you say you can mingle with everybody. We'll see. And God's testing me. He's going to keep nudging you. God, keep pushing you, nudging you towards who you're supposed to become, right? Because it's in failures and successes who determines who we actually are, what our real character is. What are you made of, dog? Can you bounce back? Was the pen fatal? Did it just damage your whole flow? You can't get up from that? Les Brown says if you fall, make sure you fall on your back, because if you fall on your back, you can look up, and if you can look up, you can get up. Period. So even if you fail, fall on your back. Don't fall on your face, fall on your back. Let me look up. Shit, if I look up, man, let me get up. Let me get up. Let me get cracking. Let me go down here and take that action, right? For real. Working with Dr. Larry Love out of Tulsa. Okay. But that's it. Back to that 5-second rule. And take advantage of stuff. Like the TED Talk kept sliding in my Instagram. And I missed it the last 2 or 3 years. Man, I bought that ticket. Done deal. I'll be in November 2nd or 6th. I'll be at Manhattan Beach all day listening to geniuses. Why? Because it's completely out of my damn league and it only cost me $100. That's why. I'm going to be embarrassed. The conversations are going to probably be over my head, but I'll be there. I'll be there front and center for whatever's being handed out that day, and whatever God gave me a gift for, I'm getting it. They're talking about education. They're talking about the future education. You get ideas from everywhere. Attend shit. Go to things. Invest in it. Leave your comfort zone. Stop talking to the same cat. Start new conversations. Difficult ones. right? Join Toastmasters. Be like, man, what the hell is Toastmasters? It's a speaking thing. Go to Rotary. What is that? It's where all the businesses in your city meet first thing in the morning. So if you want to learn business and get around business, go to Rotary. Go to Toastmasters. You want to learn how to present yourself and speak and network. These are things, but more importantly, even if you don't like them, only thing you're getting used to is getting outside that comfort zone. Being cool with, you know what, if I embarrass myself or I fail, let me get comfortable with that position because that's part of success. And I want to be successful. And I want everything that comes with that. The good and the bad. Nipsey Hussle said, man, you listen to one of his quotes. He was like, man, you know what? I ain't really no different than anybody else. I just didn't quit. He said, I went through every emotion that they had, every emotion to success, failure. I went through all of them and I didn't fold. That's why I'm here. It ain't talent. It ain't none of that shit. It's because I didn't fold. He's got a song with Swiss Beats. I forget what it's called, but he talks about that. You stay down, game bless you. Don't fold. That's it. Don't fold. You can adjust. You can adapt. Period. You can adapt. You can modify yourself. You can do all that stuff. You can pivot. Just don't tap out. That's the key. Just don't tap. As long as you can breathe and you don't tap out, you got a few rounds. That means you can go. You can get some energy. You can go lay back, stop swinging, whatever. But as long as you don't quit, because the quitting, that's it. There's no more. And we don't quit. We keep going. We accelerate. We motivate. We use our experiences to bring people along, to show them that there's a different way that we can do this. I share stuff, not to brag, boast, do any of that stuff. Nah, I share it because you can do it too. Let me show you how to do it. I did it with credit card. The chicken stuff, like we doing with the chicken. Man, what? Bought one fryer, bought the wrong fryer, bought it easier. We made some mistakes, got some chicken, figured out where to get better chicken. Like, this is part of the process. And the more you go through that as an exercise, the more you experience that, the more it becomes second nature, and it doesn't matter to you. It just becomes a process. Oh, yeah, we're going to fail at this. We're going to fail a few times. That's cool. But we'll get right? Yeah, we're going to fail a few times. That's cool, though. And you just brush it off. Yeah, okay, that's supposed to fail. Right? The average said we're going to fail, and you be cool with it. Move it along. Right? Don't let it be fatal. Failure is not fatal. And another note on people experiencing success while you're experiencing failure. Cheer them on, homie. Sincerely. You got to figure out how to be sincere in it, right? You got to, because it's hard to be sincere. Like, damn, I'm feeling kind of salty right now. But you got to figure out how to be sincere in that delivery. Like, homie, I really am rocking with you, man. I appreciate what you're doing. I wish you the best. And you got to pray for people. I do it all the time. I'll send people random texts. Now I get it back. I get it back too, because I just be like, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about you. I love the fact that you did X, Y, Z, and you do something specific to compliment somebody. When's the last time we paid a compliment? Gave a shout out to somebody for winning? All right, we might hit a like if we really feeling like that. Most of the time, we won't even do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? We won't even, our thumb, damn, your thumb, what's that got to do with you hating? Fix your thumb, dog. Hit a like. Share somebody's stuff. Share that enthusiasm with them, because you're going to want somebody to do it with you. You're going to want somebody to rock with you when you're feeling good. You're going to want somebody to be supporting you. So support somebody else, right? We got to give, man. We live in too much of a world where we think everything is just promised to us. We don't believe in reciprocity. Shout out to the homies who've been supporting me. I've been getting mad love on the tours, everything, catering, cats from high school. I mean, supporting somebody. So when I know about support, I'm like, man, whatever y'all need, please let me know, because I'm in. T-shirts, whatever, I'm buying it. I'm in. Just tell me XX. Let me get that, because I understand how it is, and I understand how it feels to fail. So I wish them success, but I also wish them failure so that they can really succeed. Not like that, not hating, but get over your hump so that you can get better. That's what I want for each and everybody in this world. Get over your hump so you can get better. Don't let that mountain stop you, man. God will send a helicopter if you need it. Trust me, if you really need it, he'll send somebody. And he sends people all the time. But most of the time, we ignore him. We blow them off. God ain't sent them through that. You feel what I'm saying? God ain't saying, nah. God sends people. Trust me. Just like he's sending me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know religious, follow some cat. Nah. We don't do that. We got the direct connect, period. And that's how it should be. So that's it, man. It's the weekly tap out. I'm sorry, weekly tap in, but I'm tapping out this week. Unless somebody got some more direct questions that I can answer, business related or anything like that idea. This is the time for you guys to hit me up, man. This is free marketing advice. I slide it for free. I teach it. I teach retail. I teach social media. I teach a lot of different things. So this is the best time to hit me up. If you need advice, or you guys can put it in the chat, send an email, send a direct message. But I'm here for you cats. Yeah, man. So this has been a pleasure. The weekly tap out. Make sure you guys tap in next Monday. I'll be back. Salute.